Good evening. Welcome to our today's session. We're going to look at standard form. Question 1. Write these numbers in standard form. 2,600,000. Quickly, I will bring this one here and I will do it together with you. Now, the first one is 2,600,000. We said that we need to shift this decimal from this point all the way to the first two digits. Therefore, I'll have it is 2.6 times 10 raised to, you count the digits just after the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is power 6. It is power 6. And that is the standard form. Go to the second one. 920 million. So the second one is 920 million. Again, 920 million. We write this one in standard form. Bring the decimal from this point all the way to here. And therefore, I'll have, it is 9.2 times 10 raised to, now we count again the numbers from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power 8. Power 8. That's the standard form of that. Let's go to the third one. 462,000. 462,000. 462,000. We are moving the decimal from where? Again, from here all the way to there. So it is, this one will be 4.62 times 10 raised to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power 5. That is the standard form. And lastly, it's even up here. We can do, it is 20,800,000. So 20,800,000. We write this one in standard form. Again, we move the decimal from this point to this point here. And therefore, this will be, it is 2.08 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Power 7. Power 7. And that is the standard form of that. So that's now for question 1. Let's go to question 2. Let's go to question 2. You're told, write these numbers in standard form. Again, I will do question 2 over here. The first one you're told, it's 55,000. 55,000. Question 2. 55,000. Now, again, we are shifting this decimal from this point to this point here. And therefore, it will be 5.5 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4. Power 4. Power 4. Then, go to the other question. 55 million. Second one is 55 million. 55 million. Very fast. Again, we shift this decimal from this point all the way to there. And it becomes very easy now. So we quickly say it is 5.5 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Power 7. Power 7. Then we go to the other one. The other one you're told is it's 640 million. 640 million. This must be a very big number. 640 million. 640 million. Again, we move the decimal from this point all the way to there. And this means it is 6.4 multiplied by 10 raised to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power 8. Power 8. The last one, D, you're told the last one is 406 million. 406 million. 406 million. 406 million. Again, how do we do it? We shift this one from there all the way to there. And now it has become very easy for you. So it will be 4.06 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our 8. And now you have written these numbers in standard form. Let's quickly go to question 3. You're told these numbers are already in standard form. Write each number in full. And you're given the first one is 5.3 times 10 power 4. So 5.3 times 10, 5.3 times 10 raised to power 4. Now basically what do we do for this one? You start with this 5, then from this point, from the 3, you count 4 times. So we will have, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have written that number in full. Let's go to the other one. The other one given is 5.38 times 10 power 7. 5.38 times 10 power 7. Again, we start here 7 times. We start here, we count up to 7, so it is 5, 3, 8. Then we count here 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you have written this number in standard form, in full. Then we go to the other one very fast. The other one is 7.11 times 10 power 11. 7.11 times 10 power 11. This ideally means what? Write again, it is 7, 1, 1. Then you count here, should be 11, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. As you can see up here. So you can say that is now the full number. That is the full number. That is the full number. And now we go to the last one, and it is 1.331 times 10 power 8. 1.331 times 10 power 8. Very fast again. We pick this one and say, now you first write 1.331. Then you start here and count 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you have written that number. So the final answer for this one, let me write it here, just for clarity. The final answer will be 1.331.0000, like that. Now you have written that number in full. Let's go to the other question. Now you are told a light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. 1 light year is 9. Oh, it's a very big number. Let me write it here down. It's 9,460 million. It's a very big number. It's given. Number is this for question 4. 9. Then 460 0 0 0 0 0, like this. I believe this is the number, just to confirm. How many zeros? 1 2 3. Yes, correct. Then you're told, write this number in standard form. Again, we solve this one together. We are saying we are shifting the decimal from this point all the way to here. And this means it is 9.46 multiplied by 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 power 12. That is the standard form of that number. Now, we go to question 5. Now, this one is a bit tricky, but again, simple. It's only that it is involving decimals on the other side. So, we will have a negative. The first one is 0.00003. Let me bring it down here. Sorry. Just a minute. Good. So now we will have bringing it down here, 0.00. We'll have first one is question 5. 0.00003. Now, how do we solve this one? Very simple. Now, in this case, we are shifting the decimal point from this point to here. 3 is our first digit, and therefore it will be 3.0 multiplied by the number of times 10. Then you count 1 2 3 4 5, power negative 5, power negative 5. As simple as that. That's A. Let me do B very fast. B says it's a very big number there, 0.0000666. Again, I'll come here and say 0.000000666. Again, in standard form, we are bringing this decimal point from this point all the way to here. Sorry. We are bringing it to, a minute, I'm trying to adjust. Yes, good. So now we are bringing it from here all the way to here. And this means what? This simply means it is, now it will be 6.66 multiplied by, how many digits are they? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So times 10, negative 7. As simple as that. Other question, you're told 0 point, it's another very big number there, 505. So again I bring here this number here, given 0.0000505. We are bringing the decimal from where to where? The decimal from here all the way to here. Therefore, this means it is now it is 5.05 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 5, negative 5. Don't forget the negative. Don't forget the negative. Let me do most likely the last one in that number. That's for question 6, not question 5. You're given 0.00, a very big number, then ends with 48. Yeah. I'll bring it here and say it is 0.000000048. Then we are shifting this decimal point from this point all the way to there. Yes. And this means it is now 4.8 times 10 raised to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Negative 10. Negative 10. Please take note of that. Take note of that. Thank you. Let's go to the next question. Now, question 6. Write these numbers in full. And because question 6 is just similar to question 7, I am going to do question 6 and maybe 1 or 2 questions, and then question 7, 1 or 2. Let me begin with the first one. 1.5 times 10 negative 3. You are told now to write in full. Write in full. You are told 1.3 question 6. Now 1.5 times 10 1.5 times 10 negative 3. Again, for this one, now you have negative 3. That means the decimals, we are bringing them on this other side. So I start with this one here. This is the first one. So I count 1, 2, 3. And therefore I'll have, it is now 0.0015. Take note, please take note at this point. If you count this one, 1, 1, 2, 3, you realize that if you are to write it in standard form, you bring it at this point here. That's why we have this negative 3 here. Let me do the second question. Second question says, the question is, let me do 1.234 times 10 negative 5. 1.234 times 10 1.3234 times 10 negative 5. This means what? We are moving 5 steps backwards. 5 steps backwards, this one. And therefore I start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And therefore now I write it here. So now the decimal is 0. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. As simple as that. Let me do the last question. For that case, let me do question 7. Question 7. Question 7. One question here. I will say, where is the question 7? Let me take just a simple one. D. Let me do D. Write these numbers in full. 7.007 multiply by 10 negative 8. And I will do it here. You're told. Question 7. You are told 7.007 times 10 raised to negative 8. This number, we have to write it in full. Therefore, how do we do it? Now we count 8 times backwards because of this. So I will start with this one: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And therefore I'll write how many zeros. Now the answer will be 0 point. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Sorry, 0, 7. 0, 7. Then I add the other part there. Now this is the number in full. That's the number in full. Thank you. Let me just do one more question. That is D. Is for D. Another one question. Still in question 7. We have what? We have. Let me do, yes, B. 4.82 times 10 negative 7. B says 4.82 times 10 negative 7. Now again we count backwards 7 times from here. So from here, 1, the first one is now the 4, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will have 6 zeros behind 4, and therefore I'll say the answer here is 0.0000482, and that is the answer. As simple as that. Now let's see if there is another challenging question. Look at question 8. The wavelength, you are given that one. Basically, you are needed to write this one in standard form. Allow me write it here. Very simple. This one I'll write it up here. This one will be, we are bringing the decimal from this point all the way to here. So it will be 4.0 times 10 raised to negative 7. And the same applies to this one. For this one again, you can also try this. The same. Please, as I wind up, let me finish up with the last question, which is very, very important. Very important. The last question. Do these additions. Give your answer in standard form. Please pay attention to this one. Pay attention to this one. The first one is 8.1 times 10 power 5 plus 9.4. All of them, they are power 5. So it's 8.1 plus 9.4. I will do it here. This is the last question. Now here, last question here. I will do it here. You're given a 8.1 times 10 power 5, then plus 9.4 times 10 power 5. Solution to this question. One thing I need you to learn is that all of them, they are to power 5. Okay, so that means what? We just need to add this plus this, as simple as that. And if I add here, I will get 8.1 plus 9.4 get 17.5 times 10 power 5. But really, is this number in standard form? Not at all. So I need to write it in standard form. First, let me write it in full. In full, that means I'll move 5 steps from here, and I will say in full it will be 175 0 0 0 0. That is the number in full now. Then now I have to write it in standard form. I have to move this decimal from this point all the way to here. Now it will be 1.75 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now power 6. Power 6. Very important. Very important. That is A. I want to do part B. Let's do part B. Oh, sorry. Again, let me clean this one. Not necessary. Let me do part B. Given the other one is 6.7 and the other one is 6.7. All of them, they have the same power. So again, I come here, B 6.7 times 10 power 7, then plus 6.7 times 10 power 7. And as I've told, you just add this, add this, because they have the same powers, plus this. 6.7 plus 6.7, you get 13.4 times 10 power 7. Now, we need to write this number in full. If I write it in full, that means I need to move 7 steps from here. So I'll have it is 13, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then now finally, to write it in standard form, I'll have write in standard form. Now I'll have to move it from here all the way to here. And therefore I'll have the final answer is 1.34 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power 8. Power 8. That is there. That is there. The standard form of this one. Let me clean this one and I will say this is 1 point. 1 point. Good. Let me do part C. Part C again, very fast. 3.6 and 2.9. 3.6 and 2.9. This is C now. 3.6 C. 3.6 times 10 raised to then plus 2.9 times 10 raised to let me check. All of them, they are raised to what? Let me just confirm. -5. Oh yes, this is now a negative one. Good one. -5. -5, and also this one -5. Again, do the same thing. We come here, we take this plus this, and therefore I'll have, now in this case I will have 3.6 plus 2.9, you get it is 6.5. 6.5 times 10 raised to -5. And this number already, it is in standard form. And the last question in our today's session is Last question in our today's session is the last one. Let's check. 2.86 2.86 plus 8.6, all of them to power 5. Yes, 2.86 again, D 2.86 times 10 negative 5 plus 8.6 times 10 negative 5. Same approach. We do this one plus this one. Therefore, I'll have this one will be, when you take, let me add this one here, 86 plus 8.6, you get 6, you get 4, and then you get 11. Then there is a point there. So our answer in this case, we will have now, it is 11. It is 11.46 times 10 raised to negative 5. Let's write this number in full. That means we are moving backwards 5 times from here. You know, from this point here, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And therefore this number will be, it is 0.0001146. Now let us write this number in standard form. Now we are moving the decimal from this point to the first 2 digits, which is between 1.1, and therefore it is 1.146 times 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. Negative 4. This is the final answer. Please take note that mathematics has so many different approaches. If your approach is correct, you can use it. Be sure to show your steps just the way I have shown you here, and you will score all the marks. Otherwise, thank you so very much. You and have a blessed evening. Thank you.